All right, so I want to do a video on. I know when I first initially began, right? So which this is, it's really just been like a journey. So when you speak on spiritual awakening, right, and your spiritual transformation, I would say this: what I really haven't really I only heard it once. I heard this lady say that it's the death of an ego. It's the death of the ego. In my journey, I can share what comes to mind is the number 5, 5, 5, 5, which I tagged that on here too, which I wanted to add on to what I had already put out there, is the fact that it's moving from just yourself, or like the narrow viewpoint or mindset of just pertaining to you, to understanding or gaining the awareness that you being here, and if you're watching this video, you're chosen, and you're spiritually awakened or waking up. And so, with that being said, is that I say it's the death of the ego because many of the things that I once had a dependence upon people, especially whether it's parents, whether it's relationship, friendship, familyship, brother, sister, is that it moves you away from that dependence to fully relying on the source, fully relying on the, if you call it God, if you call it Buddha, if you call it Allah, if you call it Yahweh, the list goes on. Whoever you worship, whoever you lean on, whoever you pray and meditate to, you become one with the source. You become one with the spirit. And with that being said, it's just like you gain a peace. In this transformation, you gain a peace. And so those things that once used to bother you, or you felt the need to defend, or you felt the need to fight against, the peace that comes is that you no longer have to do that. You no longer have to argue. You no longer have to prove your point, because you know that you get to stay in alignment. And that alignment is putting you in place to receive those things that you've been longing for, to receive those things that you've been praying and meditating on and hoping for. And so I will eventually add on to this video, but I just wanted, it was just in my spirit to share this for somebody, and I hope that this helps or whatever. So I have a situation right now, whatever, where it's just like, looking at how I used to handle, or I used to address a situation, to how I no longer have that need. I don't have to prove the point, because when I know that I'm not fighting, or I'm not on this journey alone, then I understand that what I can't do, there's a source and there's a force that does it for me. And so I was talking to a lady. I'm gonna say this real quick, and I'm gonna jump off here, because I was talking to a lady the other day, and she was sharing with me that she got this degree, she has this degree, and she's like Ivy League trained, and she has a doctorate, and she was a teacher, and she was all of these things. And yet, what comes to mind, because I got to this point too, it's almost like you're coming to a crossroads. It is what I can use here too, because it's just like, okay, if you yourself was able to get to the point and level that you've been able to by yourself, just imagine if, with partnering with the spirit and partnering with the God source, of how much higher and how much more advancements that you'll be able to achieve and arrive at by partnering with the source, by partnering with the Infinite One. And so the transformation is that learning how to trust. And so many of us say that we know, we have an awareness, we know that God exists, and now 5, or the spiritual awakening, is saying, okay, now I need you to trust me. Now I'm going to act, and I'm going to show you what I can do, and let me introduce you to me on a whole nother level, on a whole nother plane. So your sense of understanding and your sense of awareness is also going to grow and going to develop much deeper, because your understanding of the most high and the God source is going to grow, and it's going to expand. And so just pray for the willingness. Just pray for to open up your heart, to open up your mind, to open up your spirit, to receive the direction and to receive the information. And it only guides you towards your purpose. Because each and every one of us was sent here for a mission. Each and every one of us was sent here for a purpose. Until next time. If you can relate to this, share in the comment section. Let me know. Let's start this dialogue. Let's get it.